How do I look? Okay, you ready? Ready? Okay, you already started, Amanda. Okay, so today what we're going to go over is some of my favorite neck compensations, muscle testing, and treatment. So we're going to look at neck flexion and neck extension. And so we're going to look at the neck flexors and mainly the suboccipital region of the neck. The suboccipitals are small muscles. You have 8 of them on the back of your head, and they're responsible for extension and rotation, but they can become a problem area in the neck neuromuscular structure. So what we're going to start off here with, our beautiful assistant, Amanda, we're going to start off with testing her neck flexion and extension. So, Amanda, I'm going to have you raise your head up, hold there, match my pressure here, okay, and relax. So, to test neck flexion, which is mainly the scalenes and the SCM, both bilateral, we're going to have the patient or the client bring their head up into flexion, come up again. And all I'm going to do, I'm going to have one hand here for support, because go ahead and relax, Amanda. That's a lot of strain on these little muscles. And I'm going to gently arc my hand in this type of motion with some pressure down and back there. And she's going to try to hold her head up. And if she can't do that, match my pressure here, she'll just go back a little bit like that. I don't want to be forcing her head down or causing a lot of strain in this area, especially if there's pain going on. Relax. So that's neck flexion. Now neck extension, I'm going to come under her head here, and I'm going to have her press back and down into my hands. Ooh, very strong here. And again, I'm not lifting straight up. I'm kind of coming in this arc-like motion. That's the extension that we're looking for, more of that arc and the flexion as well. So we have weak flexion, strong extension. So what we're going to do now is we're going to bring you back up into flexion. I'm going to put my hands on her suboccipitals here, which if I palpate them, they're actually very tense. And now I'm going to redo that test. So I'm putting my hand here, match my pressure here, Amanda. And there's an immediate connection. She gains strength when I bring awareness to the tension in these muscles back here and come back down. Excellent. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little massage or release on those suboccipitals. And just a little excerpt here. One thing that causes these muscles to be so tense, which are again on the base of the skull, one thing is this. So they're holding my head up. One of their main actions is extension. And so if they're holding my head up and I'm on the computer or doing something where I'm leaning forward all day, they're constantly having to grip onto my head from falling forward. So that makes them very tense. The other thing, look at this, is car accidents. So if I'm hit from behind in a car accident, it's going to project my body forward. And the main muscles that have to cling onto your head from slapping forward are those suboccipitals. So as a defense mechanism, your body's got to create a lot of tension in that area to hold your head on. And what I've found with car accident people, they have concussions, but they also have super tight suboccipital muscles that can cause headaches and other issues in that area. So we're going to release the suboccipitals now. So I'm going to take my hands, and the suboccipitals are at the base of her skull here. And they wrap all the way around the base of her skull. There's 8 of them. And all I'm going to do is I'm just going to find areas of tension, and I'm just going to create some of that pressure and tension. Wherever I find some of those big knots, some of that high tone, I'm going to just push in, and then I'm going to drag out. Nice and gentle, not too much pressure. Pushing in, dragging out. Nice little massage here for the suboccipitals. Normally it'll feel really good for the client. If you're pushing too hard, you might be on a nerve. So just ease up that pressure and tension a little bit. And we're going to work all the way around to the other side here. So I'm going to start working this other side. Just creating that pressure and tension here. Amanda's also a expert level jiu-jitsu practitioner. So there's a lot of neck compression and things that happen that might make these muscles tight as well. So we can create circular motions, but mainly it's that pressure and tension along this line to help loosen up that tissue. All right, that's feeling better. So after we release those suboccipitals, we're gonna have her come. We're gonna retest the weak muscle, which was the flexion. So we're gonna come back up in the neck flexion. Match my pressure here. Good, much better. There's that immediate connection or response from that neck flexors now. So that is the neck flexors and specifically the suboccipital muscles. What also creates extension are some of your erectors, cervical erectors up there in the top. But that is my favorite compensation when it comes to the neck area. Done. How was that?